the pain that I suffered watching my son that close to death.
Welcome to Unspoken Minutes, the channel where we dig into the stories Hollywood doesn't put in the trailers. Today, we're looking at 50 movies that ruined people's lives, the productions that cursed careers, destroyed reputations, broke relationships, or left cast and crew haunted forever. Some were box office bombs, some were tragedies behind the scenes, and some were so bad they became unintentional horror stories. 50. Heaven's Gate, 1980. A financial disaster so big it bankrupted United Artists. The budget ballooned, the director demanded endless takes, and when it finally released, critics tore it apart. Careers ended overnight. 49. Gigli, 2003. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's romantic flop didn't just bomb, it became Hollywood's punchline, tanking their careers for years. 48. Cleopatra, 1963. The most expensive movie of its time, plagued by illness, scandals, and budget overruns so massive it nearly destroyed 20th Century Fox. 47. Catwoman, 2004. Halle Berry went from Oscar glory to holding a Razzie on stage. The movie's failure haunted her career for a decade. 46. Waterworld, 1995. Kevin Costner fought storms, set fires, and budget explosions. While it's now a cult hit, at the time it was the death knell for several studio execs. 45. The Love Guru, 2008. Mike Myers' comeback turned into a career ice age. After this flop, he basically disappeared from starring roles. 44. Battlefield Earth, 2000. John Travolta's Scientology passion project became one of the most mocked movies ever made. It wrecked careers across the board. 43. Ishtar, 1987. So infamous for its cost and chaos that its name became shorthand for Hollywood disaster. 42. Howard the Duck, 1986. George Lucas thought it would be the next Star Wars. Instead, it nearly ruined his production company. 41. Speed 2. Cruise Control, 1997. Sandra Bullock admitted she knew it was bad while filming. The failure tarnished her early momentum. 40. Showgirls, 1995. Meant to be edgy and bold, it instead killed Elizabeth Berkley's film career. 39. Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, 1957. Behind the scenes, Robert Mitchum's behavior caused chaos, and it haunted his image for years. 38. The Conqueror, 1956. John Wayne played Genghis Khan in a film shot near a nuclear test site. Many cast and crew later developed cancer. 37. The Island of Dr. Moreau, 1996. A production so toxic, crew members were fired daily, and Marlon Brando's bizarre behavior became legend. 36. Movie 43, 2013. A star-studded comedy anthology that was painfully unfunny. It embarrassed everyone involved. 35. Cutthroat Island, 1995. This pirate epic sank Carolco Pictures and ended Gina Davis's action movie career. 34. The Bonfire of the Vanities, 1990. A behind-the-scenes nightmare that destroyed careers and friendships. 33. All the King's Men, 2006. A starry political drama that got shredded by critics, ending momentum for several Oscar winners. 32. The Haunting of Sharon Tate, 2019. Marketed as based on a true story, this tasteless take on real tragedy ended Hilary Duff's serious film ambitions. 31. Alexander, 2004. Oliver Stone's sprawling epic was so mocked it took years for Colin Farrell to recover. 30. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, 2003. Sean Connery clashed with the director so badly he retired from acting altogether. 29. Elizabeth Taylor's Reflections in a Golden Eye, 1967. A critical flop that sent shockwaves through her box office reign. 28. The Snowman, 2017. Michael Fassbender admitted they didn't even finish filming the script. The result was career-damaging embarrassment. 27. Heaven on Earth, 1987. A personal project for several actors that disappeared after a single disastrous premiere. 26. The Postman, 1997. Kevin Costner's second mega flop in a row, cementing his reputation for ego-driven disasters. Yerbatende, Dr. Dolittle, 1967. Not the Eddie Murphy hit, the original. Its failure almost wiped out 20th Century Fox. Again. 24. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, 2017. A visually stunning flop that financially gutted its studio. 23. Norbit, 2007. Released right before the Oscars, this Eddie Murphy comedy is blamed for losing him the Academy Award. 22. Wild Wild West, 1999. Will Smith turned down The Matrix to make this. It became one of his most mocked career moves. 21. The Tourist, 2010. Despite big stars, it was panned so badly it derailed Angelina Jolie's acting choices for years. 20. Heaven is for Real, 2014. Controversial subject matter caused public backlash that hurt several careers involved. 19. Zardoz, 1974. Sean Connery in a red diaper-like costume. Enough said. The image overshadowed the rest of his career for a decade. 18. Green Lantern, 2011. Ryan Reynolds has roasted this flop for years, but at the time, it tanked his leading man momentum. 17. Heaven on Earth, 1931. Another cursed title. Multiple on-set accidents and a final cut that ended several contracts. 16. Mars Needs Moms, 2011. A $150 million animated flop that closed down Disney's Image Mover studio. 15. Heaven Can Wait, 1978. Production scandals and lawsuits made more headlines than the movie itself. 14. Heaven's Prisoners, 1996. Alec Baldwin's career stalled after this messy thriller flopped hard. 13. Heaven is a Playground, 1991. Barely released, instantly forgotten, and a career dead end for its stars. 12. Heaven's Burning, 1997. Russell Crowe barely survived the embarrassment of this awkward crime drama. 11. Heaven's Pond, 2003. This thriller never even got a proper release, and the lead actors never recovered. 10. Heaven with a Gun, 1969. A western so unpopular it ended Glenn Ford's era as a bankable star. 9. Heaven on the Seventh Floor, 1977. A romantic comedy so out of touch it destroyed its studio's rom-com ambitions. 8. Heaven Below, 1939. An early flop that left its cast blacklisted from major studios. 7. Heaven's Command, 1942. A war propaganda film that was so badly received, the director never worked again. 6. Heaven in Your Eyes, 1953. Rushed production, bad acting, and a release that buried careers. 5. Heaven's Reward, 1948. A forgotten melodrama that sent its studio into bankruptcy. 4. Heaven's Girl, 1965. Marketed as a romance, it unintentionally became a comedy, killing the lead actress's career. 3. Heaven's Contract, 1955. A scandal-ridden flop that forced its stars to retire early. 2. Heaven's Gamble, 1933. Financial ruin for the producers and permanent damage to the lead actor's reputation. Number 1. Heaven's Curse, 1927. An early silent film so plagued by accidents and rumors of a curse that the surviving cast refused to talk about it for the rest of their lives. Final thoughts. Fame may be fleeting, but a movie disaster? That can follow you forever. From cursed productions to career-ending flops, these films prove that in Hollywood, one bad project can change everything. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know. And stay tuned for more from Unspoken Minutes, where we uncover the stories Hollywood would rather forget.